Have you ever imagined standing before an impossible sea, with the enemy behind you and no way out ahead? The story we're about to relive begins exactly like this. The Hebrew people, newly freed from slavery in Egypt, walk toward the unknown under the leadership of Moses. The desert wind lifts the sand, their steps are hurried, and the heart of every man, woman, and child beats fast. They believed they were walking toward freedom, but they didn't know the most decisive moment was still to come. In the distance, the sound of chariot wheels begins to echo. Pharaoh's army approaches, fast, relentless, determined to recapture all those who had escaped. The people look back and see the dust rising. They look ahead and find a vast, deep sea, impossible to cross. A feeling of despair takes over. Panic spreads, cries, murmurs, questions. Why did Moses bring us here? We're going to die in the desert. The crowd cannot see any way out. But Moses remains firm, even when his own feet are trembling. He lifts his eyes to heaven and cries out to God. And then the divine voice responds, "Why do you cry out to me? Tell the people to move forward." Moses walks to the edge of the waters. The wind shifts. An invisible force begins to blow. He stretches out his staff over the sea, and something extraordinary begins to happen. The waters start to move, to rise, to open a path where only depths existed before. The sea divides into two towering walls of water, and a corridor of dry ground emerges in the middle of the impossible. The people watch in astonishment, trying to understand what their eyes are truly seeing. Some take the first step with fear, others run, holding their children's hands. The wind continues to blow strongly, lighting the path with a divine glow that pushes back the darkness of the night. As the Hebrews cross, Pharaoh's army enters the same path, believing they can capture them. The chariots advance quickly, but God's presence still guides his people. When the last Hebrew reaches the other side, Moses turns to the sea once more. He lifts his staff again, and the walls of water begin to collapse. A deafening roar fills the air as the waters fall upon the enemies who tried to destroy them. The sea returns to its place, silent and majestic. On the opposite shore, now truly free, the people fall to their knees, emotional, overwhelmed by the miracle they have just witnessed. Fear gives way to gratitude. Slavery is left behind, and that crossing, marked by faith and courage, becomes one of the greatest symbols of liberation in history. A timeless reminder that when everything seems lost, God can open paths where no paths exist.